Well, here's another little interesting piece of Disney history for you. I'm standing at the Shell station, Shell/Circle K, that's on the corner of Apopka Vineland Rd, which is State Road 535, and Winter Garden Road, which is the northern perimeter of where Disney is. And on this site was a place called Jock's Happy Corner that I think at some point before 1970 became Johnny's Happy Corner, and it was Johnny's gas station. And this location was the only gas station in town. It was the only place around, so for miles and miles and miles you could go south and you could head into the cow country and you could head up this way, and this was the only place, he said, for 10 miles to get gas, cash a check, whatever. There's one lone photo of the inside of Johnny's Corner, and it's a little tiny place that just had like a soda and beer and whatever, and they had gas outside. And that one photo looks like this, and it's really kind of interesting. So I did a little more digging, and I actually found Alan Wicker did this piece talking specifically about the building of Walt Disney World, and he went around and he actually came to Johnny's Corner. And he talked to Johnny, and he talked to some of the people around and talked about the environment in the area. So I'd like to play that clip for you because it's kind of an interesting historical place.
His incredible playground will generate 80,000 jobs, £3,000 million in cash, 1,000 new hotels, restaurants, service stations. In the land rush, a 1-acre lot has just sold for £125,000. And Disney has 7,000 hard hats on the job with a payroll of £500,000 a week. Before they appeared, Johnny's Corner did a daily business of just $10.
I believe that's right. Isn't that right? When
that's probably right, starting out.
What sort of business do you reckon you're doing now?
Well, we're doing, I'd say, what, 40, 50 times that much.
You're cashing a lot of checks, I see, on
Yeah,
payday.
that's right, yeah.
What sort of amount would you cash?
Oh, we'd probably around $25,000, $30,000.
How has the business changed here, apart from multiplying 40 or 50 times? How the customers changed?
Everything now is construction workers. I mean, I'd say 99.9% of it's construction workers.
It looks to me as though you can't cope with the business, actually.
Well, that's about the truth of it. That's about the extent of it. It is. See, this is the only place around for 10 miles that anybody can get any beer or Coca-Colas or anything else. See?
Ice, milk, anything.
Your bank manager must be smiling more than you are.
Yeah, well, they smile every once in a while, I think.
Now there's one other little piece to Disney history here. In 1964 or 5, Walt Disney himself came into the Jock's Corner and ordered a drink and talked to the owner and the owner's wife. The owner's wife told the story years later about how Walt Disney came to visit and was talking to her about the area and some of the things that were going on. He didn't really tip his hand that he was moving to the area, but it did seem unusual that Walt Disney would come to this little spit of land with nothing else around and just hang out for some period of time. It did seem kind of strange to her, but you know, he was an icon and everybody just loved talking to Walt Disney, so she was more than happy to serve him and talk to him and whatever. But that's that other little nugget to history. So here you go. This is Johnny's Corner, and now it's a Shell station, but it still has that place in Disney history. So this is the view of Johnny's, or Jock's, Happy Corner, and this is where it all this is the one place everybody kind of congregated on the northeast corner of where the Disney property was. Walt Disney is reported to have come in here at one point and talked to the owner's wife and said something, some nice things about the area, asked some questions, and was just a humble guy, according to her. Kind of a fun little story, and it may be apocryphal, it may not actually be true, but it's a good story anyway. As this was the only place in town, if he did come to town to check out the property he was purchasing, it seems likely he might have stopped in here for a soda.